Hello and welcome back to a worst to first. We're currently looking for a right back, but we're in a good position. This is our team currently. We've made some negotiations and some changes to make sure that we've got the quality all around the field a bit more this time. We've gone from having a lot of 2 stars in to worst player being a 3.5 star, 2.5 star player rather than 2. And he's pretty reasonable to play. So 32, he is tailing off, but he will go at the end of the season. So let me just double check that. Don't really care about the agents. Yeah, he is. He's leaving at 2027. So quite a few players that are going to leave us at the end of the season, but that's perfectly all right. So at the moment, 2 goalkeepers. Schultz has come in as a reasonable number 2, and he's going to be playing more games if Jajek doesn't sign a new contract. Centre backs, we brought in Cunha in, and we have brought in other players around it. So Talisa's going to be our starting left back. We have got Janice Horn, who can take that position if needed. Right back is our only real weakness. Halsey can play there if needed, but he is fringe for a reason. Hinks Ilk does have the stamina to play that position, but we'll probably not play him there. Striker-wise, still Roberto's our main man. We've got Isildur, who's going to maintain that left slot and go up top if needed. Zinker Angel we brought in to basically add a bit more depth to our wingers and midfielders. He can play and be that workhorse in the middle if needed. And he can play both wings as well. Then we brought in Mason Nerve, a youngster who's going to be filling in as and when required. And who else is new? Adrian Gill has been promoted. We bought him in from Alacorn. The draft season has happened, so I'll just quickly show you the transfer screen. We're looking at Sosa is coming in to join us as a good left back cover and a defensive centre back cover as well. So he'll be the number 2 come July. Kalina, we've offered a contract in. He can cover left and right. He's got that ability, and he's happy with a short-term contract. Transfer history. So you can see that we brought in all these players. These are all draft picks. And Alacorn we brought in for 1 mil, and Jackson we've picked up as a cover player. He is going to be squad player based, not really going to play as much, but that's fine. We've moved on. Montez, who just was a 2.5 star, couldn't really get in the team. Stamina and strength meant he'd stay on the bench, while Gill can play right side. Oh, he can actually play right back. I didn't realise that. We'll work on him then. And Jackson is an upgrade on that position with his front 3 dribbling, finishing and first touch. Just being that touch better. Finishing's not so much there. So trades wise, we've moved on a few players. So we've got some more allocation money. We've moved allocation money on for some draft picks to make sure we get some good quality players. We've got rid of our Perez. Right, more money to get another draft pick there. We've then done some trading to move off one, get more for next year, and then brought in Zinker Angel and got rid of those picks. So we're in a good position. It's going to be one of those things. Waivers, cash and clauses. So you can see them. Loan deals. We haven't really done any. 3 transfers. Alca's action. Released players. We've got rid of our 3rd choice keeper and our backup keeper as well, just to get a bit of space in part exchange. Staff, future transfers in. So that's it really. So this year, because we became second in the League's Cup. We are in the Champions Cup, Champions League, basically. This is just a straight knockout tournament. We're expected to reach the quarterfinals. In terms of team quality, as this is the first one of the season, we are 500 to 1. So we were 300 to 1, we're now 500 to 1. So we have been going up and down. So we shall see. We're not one of the top favourites, but we've got some wiggle room to go around. We haven't got really any wants. You're wanted by Seattle. Let's have a look then. What have Seattle got? Only interested should other targets not be possible. Right, let's have a look at them. Any players that they've got on the wall, on the list. You can play both sides. You're not as good though. You're asking to leave. Milkovic. You're average. This is where we sold Tolka Matic to. Is he starting? He's star player. 81 grand. Liao Chow. They've got good depth. Stuart Hawkins. Yeah, they've got quite a lot of homegrown players. They've got good depth. Right, okay. Let's just jump in. I need to do it on this screen. So this is the team lineup with no real changes from what you've seen last. Yeboah is in at right mid, but I'm probably going to adjust him for Zinker Angel because I want to see him try Orega, and our main one is Lawrence. I want to keep these duo together. Cunha has come in at left back. He left centre back. That is fine. I'm just going to order this. Normally, we've got a few gaps, so that's fine like that. Have we got players that can come in? So Stackhouse and the youngster. That works for me. Right, let's jump in. Champions Cup. This is going to be important to win today. Right. Oh, look at that stadium. Where are Chibao then? Dominican Republic, okay. We have favourites here. Let's show them what it is. Trust you to make the difference. So they're playing 4-2-3-1 like us. This should be alright. I'm going to flip to attacking. And then we're going to get rid of the time wasting. I want to just play our game and get as many goals as possible away from home. We've got the passing techniques here. These are the other fixtures as well. All right. See those 2 legs affair. These are Austin beating Forge there. Ooh, I've just realised the highlights are off. I was fiddling about with the stuff in the off season. Play. So yeah, 1-0 up already, Roberto. Sorry for missing the highlight. Ooh, Isildur, good positional play. Fernandez, we are still going a little bit quick. Oh yeah, that's better. Lawrence brings up all the way to Roberto. Lawrence, McVeigh, Zinker Angel, lots of room there. Crosses in. Ariba, no luck there, but still gets the recovery. Talisa, all the way up. Aronson, Orega. That is a good goal. We're in 2-0 up. Just seeing this play out. Zinker, Aronson. Good goal, Paxton. He's doing well. You're seeing the difference in quality when it comes to the divisions. Bring it up. Isildur crosses in. Roberto. Oh, nearly. That is good play. 3-0 up on the night. Looks like Atlanta's going to go through over the Mexican Monterrey. Delisa in. Can't find Isildur. Zinker Angel. Looking for it. Can't find it. Korea. Isildur. Brings in. Goal. Brilliant solo effort there. So we're just seeing this play. Right. Dressing room. What a 45 minutes. Let's go. Bieno. Fernandez. Correa. I don't need to make any changes yet, but we can put some of the youngsters on with a 4-0 lead. Bieno. Moncada. Brayton. Villanueva. Brayton. Victoria. Runs past number 12 there. Zinker Angel. Brilliant goal. Yeah, I think there's a slight issue when it comes to his pace. What I'll do to make it a bit interesting is I'll swap you two round continuously. And we'll give... No, that'll do. Right, 4-1. Victoria. Lawrence, good cover play. Right, just seeing this play. Right, Zinker Angel brings in Arega. Not bad. Talisa. Good cover. Zinker and Aronson keep flipping, as you can see there. Front 5 are all doing well there. Right. I'm going to fresh legs a few of them. You don't need to keep the best players on the field now. So Roberto can come off for Stackhouse. Aronson can come off for Alcala because he can get some minutes. Isildur off for Yeboah. Jackson has got an injury, I've just seen. Arega off for Villarreal. And Talisa off for Halsey, because you're going to be covering a lot in different positions, Halsey. I'm going to make sure that you can hold up your role. You've got an injury. Kala is injured. Can I swap? I can't. That's perfectly fine. So I'll take you off and we'll invert forward attack both of you. I can work with that. Can't find Zinker Angel there. Brings it through the positions. Halsey, good pass to Yeboah. Can he do anything? Stackhouse. Oh, how good is Stackhouse? 14 finishing, so it should be okay. Just need to work on him a lot more this season. Get him going. Namath, that I can't really sub you off here. Right. Seeing how this goes. They're making some subs. That's all you want. Feedback. Fantastic form. XG was far greater. Yeah. That's the idea. Played well, but don't get complacent. We have got a return leg to worry about. That's fine. 5 to 6 weeks. You can jump on the disabled list for a bit. And send the assistant. I'm just seeing anything pops up. Let's see if there's any Americans that are not in America. That's the thing, I've been finding a few that way. I don't tend to use that only. Like, make sure, I'll show you what I do. The maximum that I do is I'm looking for that, basically. But I don't go for the range, but that just takes a few names out the list. So I want, could be a domestic player in the MLS. The rights are not held by anybody. And that should be okay. Right, we have got a few here we could probably go for. Armando Shaskia. American Venezuelan, 16,000. You're pretty good. Sweeper keeper from Parma. First choice. He's actually would be an upgrade. No, I like a good passer when it comes to a keeper. Munez from Atlanta. Sorry, Atlas. Squad player based. He's not registered. He's Maldonado. 6'2". I'm already got a centre back coming in. I think it's mainly right centre back. Right back would be good. Sebastian Anderson, former of Colorado Rapids, that looks like. You're average, but I'll happily take a risk if you want to come in. He's ineligible, that's fine. How much is that okay? Yeah, I'll take you in. Paderborn 2. Right. San Diego. San Diego always seems to have the best players. Let's have a look. Not this year. 1.2 million. Thomas Angel. Colombian English. You're actually pretty good. And you're only 1 million. That'll keep them going for a bit longer. Ian Thray. 6 foot now. You don't want a 6 foot defender in that sort of role. 33-year-old now. Jackson Ketchup. No. You're too old. No, I think I'll leave them for now. Okay. Got any multi-position players that can fill a few gaps? You're pretty good. Your strength's not great. Your fitness is not great. Right. Let's star rate it. So it is here down. So you'd be good as well. Right side fringe player. I'll make an offer for you as well. 1 mil. How's that sound? Good. Right. Let's keep going then. Fringe player? Yeah, that's totally fine. You're already American. You don't look quite like the big matches, but you're going to be covering. So that is fine for me. 1.9k. That's totally fine. What do you want? You want starting position. We're not going to give you that because I'm going to rotate your positions. You're not going to be a designated player. I will offer you that. I'm going to remove all these because you can't have these with a senior contract. He might want too much, so I'm going to offer you 25 flat. I'm going to... I can't reduce it. I don't have the range. How low do I have to go? Alright, let me jump out. I need to reduce my impacts. This is the bit about contracts with MLS that can be a bit annoying. Right, we're going to go to registration page because that shows it a bit more clearly. See this potential cap in cap limit. We need to just McVeigh. I need to buy your contract down a lot. Right. That gives me a good range. And Villaweber. You can do the same with yours. Another 4 grand off. Zinker Angel. Let's do the same with yours. I'm probably going to have to get rid of a player and reduce my impacts a bit more. Right. Let me jump back in. I'm going to offer you what I can. How's that? Offered. Oh, who is my designated players? Let me have a look. Paxton Aronson. And we've got August Roberto, which is not surprising. And Isildur now. We can't go for this player then. Walk away. Right. Okay. Let's get this back to normal. Right. They are happy for me to have rights to Brian Lopez for those draft picks. Yeah, that's fine. Right. That's completed. I can now make an offer to the club. Breakthrough prospect. Annoying that, but that's okay. We've got quite a few reserve contracts we can give. 2 years. And you're happy for me to have those rights. Right, it's completed. Approach to sign. Future prospect, yeah. Quite a lot of red. No intention of joining permanently on designated contract. I don't want you on a designated contract. I want you on a reserve contract. 2 years. Right. Boop. Okay. Waiver list. Sosa. Could play both sides. How many players we got? 25. And we're already 30k behind on our budget. Sorry, we've got 30k 3. What about Maybury? Maybury's a no. How tall are you? 5'11". Yeah. Claim him. Hopefully we get him. It's on a senior minimum contract. He can fill a role. Right. 30 player roster. Oh, we have got 2 that are on. You can jump on. That's fine. We're not releasing anyone. We're fine. Players who are not registered will be waived unless they are on a generation or designated contract or suffer any injury. Yeah. Ooh. You're injured, aren't you? Yeah, that's fine. He's on the disabled list, so he doesn't need to be registered yet. Right, we'll show you this first game, and then we'll call it a stream, a video, I should say. I'll accept those changes, but I will look at it when we jump in. Right. Everyone's reasonably fully fit. Yeboah, I believe, second choice. We could move Isildur to the left. That wouldn't make much difference. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Zinker Angel did okay. We probably gave Jackson the end of the game. Yeah, that should be fine. So we've tinkered a lot, but we should be in a brilliant spot here. We are underdogs. They expect us. Atlanta are one of the favourites for the title, with Elmer on especially. But we've sold Winder to them. Or Wonder, however you want to pronounce it. We have got the time wasting back on. We are the underdog this time. We've dropped to 4th. That's fine. All right. Antony crosses in. Lawrence, Yeboah, up to Roberto. Got that room to run. Shoots. Oh, look. I'm just keeping an eye on morale and stuff like that. Arega brings in, looks for Talisa, can't find him. Aronson with the cover. Brat to Lawrence, all the way off. Arega by himself shoots. No luck. Right, we're seeing this play out here. Ndembe. Bagunda. Brings it in. Oh, that was well worked. What I'll actually do is, because it won't save, I'm going to put in my other routines. We're going to go, we'll go October list. Just play a little bit different. I want to not overwork it. 1-0 at the half I can cope with. We are away from home here. Nemeth in Arega. Aronson. Crosses Isildur. In Arega. Can he go himself? Not quite. Over the bar. Right. Okay. We're the underdogs. That's fine. Gonna make a slight adjustment. Since these two can play on both wings, I'm gonna get them swapping. So if someone is man marking them, we are covered a bit there. McVeigh's got a yellow, so I'm gonna bring Halsey on. I'm gonna put you on roaming and shooting more, please. And we're gonna get you to. Are they playing a 5 or a 3? Sorry, a 5 or a 4. They're playing a 4, so we're going to mark these a bit more. You're on the right defender. Actually, that means I need to stop the swapping if I'm doing that, because you can't cover the left if you're on the left. So ignore that. Yeah, that's covered. Get back in order, would you? 6, 6, 5. Talisa's not doing great. We have got less ability at left back now. That is one thing I need to adjust. We haven't got that second player. You're not enjoying it as much. I'll see how you go. I'll probably let Jackson have some of the second half. Halsey on for McVeigh. There we are. A little bit more control of the ball. And these two should make a difference here. Lawrence, Halsey, Lucas. Bad pass there. And Caro, that should be offside. That is annoying if it's in. It's disallowed, okay. That usually tells me I need to do the usual swap. So we're going to flip these two. Get rid of that. And we'll play a bit narrower. And play down. We don't need to play down that way. Run at the defence, please. Hit early crosses, low hits. We don't need to slow the pace down. We're going to hit it long now. I'm going to up the pace. Still get stuck in. Yeah. Gill can play right back. I forgot about that. Halsey's been brought on already. Yeah, we'll take your Bower off now. We'll have Jackson have the second half. So just slight change. We're going to play a bit further forward and hopefully pressure them a bit more. Oh, brilliant solo goal. Moranchuk, brilliant goal there. Oh, I say, what a goal. Right. We've got both of our centre mids have just gone into the red. Orega is the runner. We'll give that to Gil. I believe he's a better runner. He's good enough. Lawrence Villareba. Yeah. You're very frustrated. Yeah, you're not actually doing that well. I'll take you off as well. Right. We'll go attacking. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get rid of this. We'll play fairly wide again. Talise is in the red, but I can't do anything now. Might drop to a 5 at the back. I'll have a look. 3 centre-backs, 2 wing-backs. I think I need to trade a midfielder for a winger, for a wing-back. It's one thing I'm missing this season. Right, my quality's there. Might be worth even going narrow. Right, okay. So we're not quite up there with the top 4 teams here, but we have made reasonable progress, I should say. I'm losing my words. Oh, there we are. We've got a right back coming in, but he's coming in at the end of the season. So we have got 2 end of their season. Their season ends in July. So we've got 2 good players coming in to fulfill some spots. I'm going to look at trading a bit more and probably need to move off one of these bigger players. I might move on Paxton to try, because I think I need to unleash Sinker Angel a bit more. Let's compare them just to see. Paxton. There we are. They're actually pretty much the same player. Zinker Angel offers me more attacking and a little more aerial, but I want a runner, so Paxton can stay there. That's fine. All right. That has been the start of Season 3. Until next time, Worst Affairs continues.